What tools do we need to carry out noise insulation? First of all, you need to disassemble the interior, which requires a good set of tools. Here is an example of the most simple kit, which at the same time contains attachments for various so-called ratchet screwdrivers, that is, all possible attachments for any vehicle. With this kit, you can disassemble German, Japanese, and Korean cars alike. But that's actually not all. In the area of dismantling bodies and interiors, automation is very popular, so I recommend using various types of electronic screwdrivers and so on. Using these tools will make your work much easier and faster. To disassemble the interior, you will also need various removers, plastic ones, like these. Even STP has its own removers. Here is a simple object, a so-called wedge. It allows disassembling most car skin quite easily. It allows you to remove plastic parts that are held on by clips. Also, as I said, you will need different screwdrivers. Probably, these clip removers of different sizes will also come in handy. These long ones for hard-to-reach places, and short ones for doors and small skin elements. I recommend wrap them around in this area with electrical tape, for example, to avoid leaving marks on the body. Also, to install the material, you will need a knife and a stitching roller. Stitching rollers come in different sizes, long and short. Here we have an example of a short but very good roller. It is 40 millimeters wide and is suitable for mounting heavy materials on the floor and in the trunk. Accordingly, lighter material, for example, on the ceiling and doors, is mounted with a lighter and thinner roller. The consumables you will need are a masking tape. It is used to protect body elements so as not to damage them during noise insulation, as well as gloves. We have these branded gloves. Gloves are useful to protect your hands while installing vibration-absorbing materials. When working with mastics, I recommend using latex gloves, which we also have in our stock. The material selection process is not easy. To make it simpler, I will only talk about the materials that we will use specifically in today's work. We use vibration-absorbing materials, like these ones, soundproofing materials, sound-absorbing materials, and mastics like this one, that is, 4 types of materials. Let's start with vibration-absorbing materials. There are 3 options of vibration-absorbing materials in the Maximum product line. The first one is STP Aero. It looks like this small sheet. So, this material is based on butyl rubber mastic with aluminum foil, which is painted with this golden print. The material is used to provide vibration absorption on thin metal. We have thin metal on doors, roof, hood, rear fenders, and trunk lid, so this is where this type of material is used. While being lightweight, it is quite enough to sufficiently remove vibrations from these light elements. Aero has been on the market for quite a long time and, despite low weight, shows very good results in terms of mechanical loss ratio, so it is very popular in the noise insulation market. The next material I want to talk about is STP Aero Plus. The material has the same mastic as STP Aero, but unlike Aero, STP Aero Plus is thicker 3 millimeters. This extra millimeter allows the material to be effective on thicker, more complex, and multi-component metal. For example, on spare wheel niches, and it also can be used on the floor and in the trunk. During today's work, we will use it for noise insulation of mudguards. And the last absorbent material that we use in this technology is Bimast Bomb Premium. Its distinguishing feature is 3 layers. The first layer is aluminum foil with a print, then there is a layer of polymer, and the third layer is butyl rubber mastic. The material works great on thick metal and also removes vibration from high-strength and ultra-high-strength steels, which are very popular in modern mechanical engineering and automotive production. Working with this material has peculiarities. It is quite rigid and adds rigidity to the car body, so it needs to be heated during installation by either a blow dryer or a special stove. We have a special stove that heats the material to a required temperature so that it becomes very pliable. In the stove, we heat the material to a temperature of 55 degrees. This material has the highest mechanical loss ratio, that is, essentially the highest vibration absorption efficiency among all materials on the market. The most important feature of all maximum vibration absorbing materials is that they have a very wide operating temperature range. This is their main competitive advantage. Thanks to a special recipe, they work at -20 degrees, at 0, and at +40. That is, both in winter and summer you will get guaranteed results in your car. Next, let's talk about sandwiches. Sandwich is a multi-layer material, which is a trend in noise insulation today. We have 3 sandwiches in the Maximum family. The first one is Sonora sandwich. The material is specially designed for soundproofing doors. The material consists of several layers. The first layer is a membrane with a thickness of 1.2 millimeters. It is needed for sound insulation. Next comes an energy-absorbing layer 3 millimeters thick, made of perforated polypropylene foam. And the last layer is the adhesive sealant one. And on top of all this, there is this beautiful non-woven fabric with a print. The next sandwich I want to talk about is Qattara. This is the most effective sound insulator that STP offers today. We recommend this material for noise insulation of floors since its properties allow insulating low-frequency and mid-frequency noise that comes from the car bottom. This material has several layers. The first layer is a 2 mm soundproofing membrane. The second is an energy-absorbing layer of polypropylene foam, and the third is a green adhesive sealant. And the last sandwich is Bromo. The material is specially designed for soundproofing trunks. Its peculiarity is that it can compress very well down to 2 mm and recover where necessary. This material meets the requirements of installation specialists who work with modern premium cars. The problem with modern cars is that manufacturers leave almost no space in the trunk for noise insulation. This material solves the problem due to its thinness and ease of use. It consists of several layers. The first layer is a 2 mm membrane. The second is polyurethane foam, which ensures sound absorption, and the third is an adhesive. Everything is also covered with this interesting black and white print. Sandwiches come in several sizes. This is a small size, and this is a large standard sheet. As a rule, installation specialists use large sheets to make the work easier. Sound-absorbing materials are also worth noting. Within the Maximum technology, we use Biplast Premium 15A armor. The peculiarity of this material is a very high sound absorption coefficient at high, medium, and even low frequencies. That is, it is effective over the entire frequency range. The material has an excellent appearance and was the first to set the trend for this kind of corrugation, which is now widely used in car noise insulation. In addition, this material is very convenient to install, especially due to the special reinforcing mesh which allows you to avoid tension on the polyurethane sheet during installation, thus ensuring reliable adhesion between the adhesive surface and the mounting surface. I completely forgot about our new product. This material that looks like a gray brick is called Acoustic block. STP was the first to offer them on the market. The peculiarity of this material is that it is made using poured polyurethane foam technology, which is used to produce, for example, noise-insulating or sound-absorbing carpets for cars. So, this technology came to us directly from the automotive industry. This material is used to fill voids in the car interior. For example, the space between the fender and the rear wheel arch on the interior side, or the space of pillars or some amplifier elements. That is, there are quite a lot of areas where this product can be used. In terms of properties, this is a very good sound absorber, and the material thickness is very important in sound absorption. Here we have the maximum possible thickness that can be used in a car. This is a thickness of 10 centimeters. After you've compressed and installed it to a required niche, it restores, completely occupying the volume, and provides maximum sound absorption in the area. So, we can call it a wonder block. Also in this version of noise insulation, we use vibration-absorbing mastics called StP NoiseLIQUIDator. This is what the mastic looks like. and this is the hardener that comes with it. This material serves to protect the metal of wheel arches and the body from reagents, sandblasting, rust, and gravel. That is, it has anti-gravel properties as well. We will look at this material in detail within the unit about wheel arches. And now let me wind up by saying that Biplast is the only company that has such two-component system for protection against corrosion and reducing noise in its product range. For sure, one-component products that combine these properties cannot compete. This is a completely different level.